Hi, Mike Kennedy, and we're doing a chocolate pudding dessert powder out of the Menu 6 beef taco. And this is natural and artificial flavoring fortified with calcium and vitamin D. So let's look at the back. You get 290 calories. Total carbohydrates, 19% or 56 grams. Protein, 7 grams. And the calcium, it's got 45% of your calcium and 45% of your vitamin D. So that sounds like did it. What are some of the ingredients? Sugar, non-fat, dry milk, food starch, modified cocoa powder, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, maltodextrose, natural and artificial flavoring, and then we get into a lot of the chemical names. Although it's got xanthan gum, cellulose gum, and carrageenan. Carrageenan is a derivative from seaweed, and it can sometimes they'll put it like in chocolate milk, and it makes the milk feel creamier. Okay, it makes it feel richer, more like it was made with cream. So let's see how we're going to make this. It says here that if you're using chemically purified water, you have to wait 30 minutes. So that they don't want you to be using probably water that still has that active chemical in it. You're going to tear the pouch at the notch. There's the notch. Okay, and we're going to add 4 ounces of water. Okay, now, we're out in the field, or approximately 16th of a thing, so I can't change. So how are we going to measure that? Well, here's where our little bag is going to come in. This does 6, so it looks like maybe if I fill it with water to about there, we're going to have approximately the right amount of water to go in here. And I've got a cup of water here. Now, there's different ways to purify water, chemically with pills and things, chemicals, drops, different things. One of the advantages of the chemical way over boiling is you don't have to make a fire. Okay, and in some situations, being able to make a fire is just not one of the possible options. You may be in an area where fire isn't allowed, or if you're a soldier, making a fire may kind of give your location away. So you want to do that. So there we go. That's going to be our measurement. We're going to put this in. And now we're going to fold over the top, and for 60 seconds we are going to mix it. There we go. We got a minute. Then we're going to use our, the famous MRE spoon. I really like these spoons. So, let's first comment on how much of pudding. Well, certainly gooped up like pudding. Look at that. You can see, still a little lumpy. I probably didn't shake it well enough because it's got lumps in it. But it looks like pudding. And it tastes like pudding. I can taste the powder where it didn't get thoroughly. I should have. Oh, I was supposed to stir it first. Sorry. That could help maybe. But this isn't bad. Is it as good as pudding you can buy or make? Well, no, but it's still pretty good. And I'm making a mess of myself. You're still getting your getting calories you need. You're getting your vitamin D and calcium, which is very important. Vitamin D is missing in a lot of people's diets, especially in northern climates, northern states of the United States. I mean, our skin on exposure to, gee, I guess I should have gotten the wipe out of here. I'm getting the spoon on the side of the bag and making a mess of it. But vitamin D is made by your skin and sunlight. So as you know, people in colder states bundle up and everything, their skin doesn't produce the vitamin D they need. And when people aren't drinking as much milk as they used to, milk is fortified with vitamin D. So it's not a surprise that a lot of people's diets are deficient in that. And vitamin D is important. Children growing up, it's very important. If you have deformity in bone structure without enough vitamin D, they would, lack of exposure to sunlight for some people can cause depression and the seasonally affected disorder. And that can be cured, believe it or not, with a light. You have to get the right kind of light, but people are exposed to it for a certain length of time each day, and it can make a dramatic difference. So there we go. Chocolate pudding dessert powder, not bad at all. And again, we've got our count of 260 calories and protein 7 grams.